Good morning. We'll call the June 12th, 2024 Development Review Committee meeting to order. I will just let everybody know the meeting is being live streamed, and if you're an applicant, we ask that you come to the podium and get your comments on the record. We will start with roll call. Community Development, Bobby Howells present. Police.
Brian Kennedy present.
Public Services.
Good morning. Richard Earp's here.
Fire.
Sean Wyland's here.
Transportation is not present. And Building.
John Hansen's here.
Okay, so the first two items on the agenda are a variance. I believe it's the same case, or two separate cases. The applicant has requested that is postponed until next week, so that'll be heard next week. The next item on the agenda is an annexation of 5188 Plymouth Sorrento Road, and they've also applied for a future land use and rezoning. So what we will do is, since it's one property, take everything all at once. And I believe the applicant is in attendance. You did receive your comments from the Development Review Committee. Would you like to discuss that with the Development Review Committee? Ms. Erweiler, do you have any questions or comments for the DRC? Okay, all right. Okay, so we will go around the Development Review Committee. Planning's comments are basically that the property is it was a use in the county at one point in time. They are trying to annex it into the city. It's the site of an existing building just north of the intersection of Kelly Park Road and Plymouth Sorrento Road on the west side of the road if you're going north. The use is the applicant is contending that would be a redevelopment project, but staff's position is that redevelopment in the Kelly Park form-based code area only applies to properties that are within the city limits. This property is not within the city limits, and if annexed, if the city council decides to annex or votes to annex in the property, the use would be processed as a new development. So with that, we'll go around to DRC. Police, any further questions or comments?
No comments.
Public Services.
No comments.
Fire.
Nothing further.
And Transportation is present. Any further questions or comments?
This is the existing site on the west side of Plymouth Sorrento Road.
Correct, ma'am.
That was a lounge or a bar,
That's my understanding, yes.
and they just want to annex. I'm sorry, I've been out of the office for a month, and I'm just still catching up. It's going to be a difficult site.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's within the village center overlay within the form-based code. And currently the site does not meet those standards.
Was making a right-of-way donation discussed at all for when the road gets widened?
In regards to the 30-foot, I believe that's been brought up with the applicant, yes.
Okay. Turn lanes and so forth?
That's in the land development code, yes.
Okay. It's just, I don't really have any comments. I'm just
Okay.
asking questions.
All right. Building.
I don't have anything, thanks.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. You are free to go. Unless you have any questions for the Development Review Committee. All right. Thank you. Okay. We're finished, yes. We grouped it all together. That's what I said at the initial part, yes. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to discuss anything with the DRC, now's your chance. Okay. All right. Have a great day. All right, next item is an annexation at 3595 West Kelly Park Road, and Dr. Son is the project manager on this one.
This item is the annexation of the properties located at 3595 West Kelly Park Road and 3611 West Kelly Park Road. The applicant has requested the annexation of these properties within the Kelly Park interchange form-based code area to the city for potential mixed-use commercial development. These properties are designated for future land use of mixed use and zoning of KPI interchange. The total size of the property is 3.2 acres, and their current uses are vacant and residential. Applicant is available to respond to any questions.
Thank you. Applicants in attendance, do you have any questions or comments for the Development Review Committee?
Not unless they have any questions,
Okay. All right, with that, we will go around. Community Development has no other questions or comments. Police.
No comments.
Public Services.
No comments.
Fire.
Nothing further.
Transportation.
Kind of same thing as last. Have there been conversations prior to the applicant submitting for annexation that we'll be looking for a 30-foot right-of-way donation so that we can make improvements to the road.
We can relay that one to the applicant, yes. I don't believe there have been those discussions at this point.
Okay, and that they're aware that we're actively in the process of designing and widening Kelly Park Road.
And we will pass that information along.
Okay.
Yes. Building.
I don't have anything, thanks.
Okay, thank you. Next item, Kelly Park Improvements Construction Plan. Gene Sanchez is the project manager on this one. Take it away.
Bobby, unless it happened yesterday, after hours, I didn't receive any comments for this one. This is mostly a public services item, and it's in relation to KPR with Crossroads at Kelly Park. It's their improvements, I guess. Richard, I didn't get any comments from public services either. Did you have any comments for this?
No.
Okay.
Is the applicant in attendance? You have any items to discuss with the DRC or you? Okay. With that, we'll go around. Community Development has no further questions, comments. Police,
No comments.
Public Services.
Gene, I was confused a little bit when you said it was mainly public services. Maybe it's just the subject matter that public services usually deals with. But if I understand, this is a transportation improvement project that the county's managing? The design?
Yeah, it looks like this is the design and transportation's under public services. At least that's what I was told.
And I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
It was
That-
being submitted to Margaret initially. It was sent over to us because you had required them to go through our construction site plan process.
Okay, we could talk about it off
Okay.
the record with DRC, but I'm sure it'll get reviewed, but I understand it's a county managed project. So that's my only comment.
That this is a county managed project?
I'm sorry, it's a city project. It's a city funded
Okay.
project in some way. So the city is managing it. So there is a project manager. I believe it's Pam maybe managing the project. But I don't know. I don't have any comments at this time on it.
Okay. Okay, so I'll wait. If you all have any comments by Friday, send it to me. And then if I don't get comments by then, I'll send it out for DRC signatures. My assumption is that it's approved.
Okay. Fire. Okay. Transportation.
No.
Okay. And building, I'm sorry.
I don't have anything, thanks.
Okay. Discussion. Any items for discussion? All right, hearing none, we're adjourned.